Tip number 244 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. Try to provide your clients with ways to save money. And when I'm saying this would only be if they want to do it or if you're having a problem with the price on the job. If let's just say that they have $20,000, they don't want to spend any more, but the job comes to $22,000. Then you might say, hey, would you be willing to do this part of the job right here to save the $2,000? That way we can get started on the job? Yes, if they do, then great. If it works out, better. That's not going to work out all the time, and you're going to have to make sure that you don't fall into traps that your customers set for you. Remember, you are the one here who could end up losing money, and it could be to their benefit. And so don't let sharp-tongued devil talk you into something that you shouldn't be doing in the first place. Let me provide you with an example of something that worked out one time. I was doing a room addition. The guy said that he'd really like to keep the room addition within this. This was his budget. And I did. I come up with a thing. I says, yeah, I think we can do it. And he did offer to do some of the work himself. And I said, okay, what if you do some of this stuff? He dug the footing for me. Work turned out great. I gave him a time period. It's got to be done in 3 days. He did it. Everything worked out. I formed it up. I was happy. He was happy. And I would just provide him with things to do and give him an idea of, okay, if you want to do this, it'll save you $100. If you want to do this, it'll save you $200. I'll do it. You know, and sometimes he said, no, I don't want to do it. You do it. It's not worth it. The money that I would be saving, it's not going to work out. I understood. I'd do it myself. Now, there are things that are going to work in your favor. And there are things that you're going to be able to do to get the jobs. You know, so if you come into a situation where someone wants to do all the work, I want to work with you, you know, this might not work well. You might need to come up with a different plan. So let's just say, for example, someone says, hey, I think I could save half the money on the job if I do half the work. That's probably not going to work. If you do run into a situation like that, offer the people for you to work by the hour. You'll come and you'll work by the hour 1 day a week, 2 days a week, something like that. If they're not happy, you're not happy, you leave at any time, no contract, you're done, kind of a thing. Or if you come up with a contract, have the contract that states that, hey, this contract can be voided by either party at any time. Now, having someone work by the hour for you, again, I've actually witnessed this myself. It wasn't one of my jobs, but I actually witnessed it, and the person did practically nothing all day and was, you know, whenever the contractor would come around, they'd be working, and it made us look bad, made us look like we weren't doing anything or weren't getting as much done. And it was nothing for this person to stop and talk to you for a half hour, an hour a day and slow you down even more. And so it didn't work out. And I'm not suggesting that it won't work out for you. If it's something you want to try, maybe somebody that you have a little more faith in than I would, then go for it. But make sure that if things aren't working out, you can end it immediately. Don't drag something like this on. I mean, one of the biggest problems with contracting and business is getting caught up in someone else's ideas or beliefs. Hey, I think we can do this job if we both work together in 6 weeks, and it's going to take you 12 weeks, and you're going to end up doing all the work or 80% of the work. That's not something you want. You want to be able to get out of something like that. If you're signing a contract with someone and you're doing all the work, that's different. You're going to be able to have everything within your control most of the time, or you're going to have more control of it. You bring someone else in there you don't know much about, or you have a false illusion that, hey, they're good workers, I worked with them 1 day, I think they're going to do good. This could end up to be a nightmare. So use this tip with caution, but remember, it could be the difference sometimes of you getting work or not getting work. And if you need work, this might be the way to go here.